1.1. 1.
Are you Jean-Michel?
Yes, I am.
Hi, I'm Eduardo Santis.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Welcome to São Paulo.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
2.
Can you speak Portuguese?
No, I'm sorry.
I only speak a little English.
Me too. Just a little, so please speak slowly.
Okay, no problem.
3.
This is for you.
What is it?
It's an electronic pass.
Is it for security?
Yes, it is.
Thanks.
4.
What's this?
It's for you. It's a manual for your machine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it in Portuguese?
No, it's in English.
1.2. 1.
I'm here to see Declan Kelly.
He's in room 962.
Thanks.
2.
What flight is this?
It's Air France 337.
From Boston?
Yes.
Thanks.
3.
What's the serial number?
It's 384-8235.
8235?
Yes, that's right.
4.
Here's the model number.
Is it 783/60?
No, it's 783/70.
5.
What's your phone number?
It's 01223, that's the area code, then 270938, and my extension number is 542.
And what's the country code for the UK?
It's 44.
1.3.
A manual. An electronic organizer. A pen. An apple. A mobile phone. A passport. An English dictionary. A bag. An electronic pass. A map. A pencil. A torch. A key. An orange. An umbrella. A ticket. A battery. An identity card. An alarm clock. A newspaper.
1.4. 2.1.
This is the English alphabet.
And the American alphabet.
Okay, This is the alphabet in English and American. Are you ready? A, B, C,
D, E, F,
G, H, I,
J, K, L,
M, N, O,
P, Q, R,
S, T, U,
V, W, X.
Y, Z.
We say Z in America.
Well, in England we say Z.
It's Z.
And Z.
Z.
Two point two. 1,
I work for IBM.
2,
I work for SAP.
3,
I work for GEC.
4,
I work for TJX.
5,
I work for KAO.
6,
I work for SHV.
7,
I work for BTR.
8,
I work for WSY.
2.3.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm here to see John Heath.
What's your name, please?
It's Maria Badajoz.
How do you spell that?
My first name's Maria. M-A-R-I-A.
And your last name?
Badajoz. That's B-A-D-A-J-O-Z.
And what company are you with?
I work for JYR Technologies.
JYR?
That's right.
Thank you. Please have a seat.
Two point four. 1,
96,
2,
27,
3,
80,
4,
18,
5,
72,
6,
14,
7,
40.
2.5.
Okay, this is the order. There are 6 items.
All right, what are they?
I'll read them. Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay, 16 S-hooks, reference number EI-983.
16.
That's right, 16. Then 85 size 12 U-bolts, reference number MTJ/62.
/62. Okay, got it.
Next is 72 spring clamps, part number Q8236.
Okay, 72.
Yes, then I want 14 nylon ropes. Reference number Y-958.
How many again?
14. And 64 G-clips. That's WRA557.
Okay, 64 G-clips.
And the last thing is size 18 washers. I want 80 washers, part number JS/86.
JS/86?
That's right, and that's it.
Okay, so that's 16.
3.1.
Hey, Raphael. Are you hungry?
Yes, I need something to eat.
Me too. Let's get some lunch.
Good idea.
Do you want a burger?
Yes, 2 burgers, please.
2?
I'm very hungry.
Okay, no problem. They have sandwiches too. And hot dogs.
No, just 2 burgers, please. With cheese and some fries.
Small or large fries?
Large.
And something to drink?
Yes, a shake. A medium shake.
And do you want a donut?
No, thanks.
3.2.
Can I help you?
Yes. 2 cheeseburgers and 1 chicken sandwich, please. And 2 orders of French fries.
Large or small fries?
Large.
And something to drink?
Yes, a medium shake, a small coffee, and a large Diet Coke.
Coming right up.
How much is it?
That's $18.67.
Great. Here you are.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
$3.3. 1.
Can I help you?
Yes, I want to call my office.
No problem. Use my phone.
Thank you. I just want to listen to my voicemail messages.
That's okay.
2.
Can I have some paper? I want to write down this address.
Sure.
And I want a map. Do you have a map of Paris?
Yes. Do you want to look at a street map or a metro map?
A street map, please.
3.
Is this your newspaper?
Yes. Do you want to read it?
Yes. I want to check the football results.
No problem.
4.
Oh, I'm tired.
Do you want a coffee?
No, thanks.
Do you want to open the window?
No.
Work on a different job?
No.
What about a break?
That's a good idea.
4.1.
Can I have your email address, Jean-Luc?
Sure, no problem. It's J_Luc, that's L-U-C, at redtop.
Redtop, is that all one word?
Yes, one word. Then .co.fr.
4.2.
Research and Development Department.
Hello. Can I speak to Maria, please?
I'm afraid she's not here.
Can you take a message?
Sure. Just a second. I need a pen.
Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Please ask Maria to call me. This is Don Sinclair.
How do you spell that?
D-O-N, then new word, Sinclair. S-I-N-C-L-A-I-R.
S-I-N-C-L-A-I-R. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. My number is 4989, that's the code, then 287-9826.
Okay, so that's 4989-287-9806.
No, 9826.
9826?
That's right. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
$4.3.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hi, Chaz. It's Marcus. Thanks for your email about installing the network. I'm afraid we have a problem. We don't have enough 25-foot cables. We need 4, but we only have 3. We have an extra 6-foot cable, but that's no good. And we have another problem. We only have 1 installation disc. I think we need 2. Please call me about this. Thanks a lot. Bye.
$4.4. 1.
Draw a vertical line from 68 to 98.
2.
Draw a horizontal line from 15 to 16.
3.
Draw a diagonal line from 36 to 68.
4.
Draw a vertical line from 63 to 93.
5.
Draw a vertical line from 16 to 36.
6.
Draw a horizontal line from 93 to 98.
7.
Draw a vertical line from 15 to 35.
8.
Draw a diagonal line from 35 to 63.
5.1.
Sockets, switches, knobs, gauges, levers.
$5.2.
Okay, Mr. Anderson. You have a room for 3 nights.
Great. Where's the hotel restaurant?
On the 2nd floor, but I'm afraid it's closed. It opens for breakfast at 7 tomorrow morning.
What about room service?
I'm afraid there's no room service.
Are there any restaurants near the hotel?
No, sorry, there aren't.
Is there a minibar in my room?
No, I'm afraid there isn't. It's room 405 on the 4th floor.
Is there an elevator?
Yes, there is.
Good. Where is it?
Over there. But it's not working.
Ah.
$7.1. 1.
This robot has 8 legs, and it can pull loads of 221 pounds. It can climb up walls, too, with its vacuum gripper feet. It's designed to operate in dangerous radioactive environments, like nuclear power reactors.
2.
This is the solution for dirty windows. It's made in Germany, and it's a window cleaning robot. It's very fast. It can clean 120 square meters of glass in just 1 hour.
3.
This robot can pick things up, pack boxes, and load goods onto pallets. It's designed to save floor space. It has a maximum load of 150 kilograms, and it can carry materials 30 meters.
4.
This long robot arm can reach 15 meters, and it's designed to operate 240 miles above the Earth. Astronauts use it to move things around on the International Space Station.
5.
If you have a big garden, you need this robot. It's fully automatic, so you just turn it on and it cuts the grass for you. And how much is it? Only $795.
6.
Sony designed this robot, and it's an electronic pet. It's only 230 millimeters long, but it can travel over 6 meters a minute. It can play football and score goals too.
8.1.
Can I help you?
Yes, my sound card doesn't work.
Okay, no problem. I'll replace it.
Thanks. And I need to log on to the internet.
Do you have a network password?
Yes, I do. But I need a browser.
Do you want Internet Explorer or Netscape?
Netscape.
Okay, I'll install it. Anything else?
Yes. Do you have software for different printers?
Different printers?
Yes, I need to use printers in different buildings.
Okay, you need drivers for the network printers. I'll install them.
Great. That's it. Can you do it today?
Today? Oh, no. Sorry, but I'm very busy.
But I need it for a meeting tomorrow.
Yes, and I need more time.
$8.2. 1.
3.46.
2.
23.4.
3.
0.8.
4.
1.06.
8.3. 1.
Can I help?
Yes, I need some Canadian dollars. What's the exchange rate?
1.6031.
Okay, that's fine.
2.
I need some Mexican pesos. What's the exchange rate today?
It's 7.87491.
Thanks.
3.
Next?
Hi, I need some Japanese yen. What's today's exchange rate?
189.406.
Ah, okay. I think I'll leave it. Thanks.
$9.1.
The lights don't work. I think it's the wiring.
Okay, let's check the connections.
Right.
The green and white wire should be connected to terminal A.
That's okay.
The blue and orange wire should be connected to terminal B.
Uh-huh.
The purple wire should be connected to terminal C.
Terminal C. Oh, I see.
Terminal D should be connected to the black wire.
Uh-huh.
Then the brown wire should be connected to terminal E.
Ah, okay.
And the yellow and red wire should be connected to terminal F.
All right.
Do they work now? Turn it on and see.
Yes, it's okay now.
$9.2. Pablo is at a customer's site.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you work here?
No, I'm a service engineer. I work for Allied Engineering. We maintain this machine.
Do you have a security pass?
Yes, it's here.
Can I see it?
Sure.
And that's okay then. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I understand.
10 minutes later.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Can you help me?
Sure. What is it?
I don't have my security pass and I want to take these computers outside. Can you open the door for me?
How do I do that?
Hold your pass in front of that box. It opens the door.
Okay.
That's great. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
2 minutes later.
Hi, Pablo. Are you finished?
Yes, that's it.
Good. Hey, who's that?
I don't know.
What company does he work for?
He works here.
No, he doesn't. Does he have a security pass?
I don't know.
He doesn't work here, but he has our computers. Who is he?
Oh, no.
$10.1.
Are you okay?
No, I can't find the documentation for the new software.
It's not behind the door with the other manuals?
No, and I'm in a hurry. I have a meeting with a customer.
Is it in a file?
Yes, a blue file.
Is it on the shelf between the boxes?
No, I think it's in a bag, a green plastic bag. This is very bad. The meeting's in Rouen and it's a 2-hour drive.
What's that next to the radiator?
It's the bag. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Good. Now I just need my car keys.
Car keys. Look, they're under the papers in front of the monitor.
Excellent. Okay, I'm ready to go. What's the time?
11 o'clock.
Oh no, I'm late again.
$10.2. 1.
Can you help me?
Sure. What's the problem?
It's this bulb. It's burnt out.
There's a new bulb in that box over there.
2.
Are you busy?
No. What's up?
It's these batteries. They're flat.
There are some new batteries in those boxes over there.
11.1.
This drill's no good.
What's wrong with it?
The battery's flat.
Why don't you plug it in at the wall?
I can't. There's no socket here.
There's a socket over there.
Yes, but it's too far.
Then use the extension lead.
I can't. It's too short.
Then buy another one.
That's a good idea. Just one problem. Do you have any money?
Oh.
$11.2.
Sorry, you can't park here. You have to move.
Where can we park?
There's a car park down the street.
But it's full.
Then you have to use a meter.
But we can't find a meter.
Sorry, but that sign means no parking.
$12.1.
What are you doing?
I'm fixing this hose.
Why?
Because it's leaking.
Are you replacing it?
No, I'm fixing it. It's a very small leak.
Are you using tape?
No, I'm not.
Because tape's no good.
I know.
Tape doesn't last.
I know. I'm not using tape. I'm using a clamp.
Clamps are better.
I know. That's why I'm using a clamp.
Okay.
$12.2.
Do you have a ruler?
No, sorry, but there's a tape measure in my bag.
Can I use that?
Sure, help yourself. It's over there.
Thanks.
Got it?
No, I'm just looking now. There's some chewing gum in here, and there are some keys.
That's the wrong pocket.
Is there any money here?
No, keep looking.
There's a torch, but it doesn't work.
I know. There aren't any batteries in it.
Ah, here's the tape measure.
Good.
Hey, what's this? It's a sandwich, a cheese sandwich. Oh, it looks good.
Put that back. That's my lunch.
$13.1.
What's this for?
What? The dental floss?
Yes. Is it for cleaning our teeth?
Yes, if you want. But it's also for tying things together. It's very strong, very useful.
Okay. And we have a torch. That's for seeing at night, right?
Yes, and also for signalling, if we want someone to find us.
Is the mirror for signalling too?
Yes, for signalling in the day. And there's also a whistle for making a noise.
I see. Now the tea bag is for a hot drink.
Yes, but it's also for putting on insect bites.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's good for insect bites.
Oh.
$13.2.
How do you program this remote?
What do you want to control? The television?
Yes.
Pass it to me. I'll do it.
No, I want to do it.
You have to find the right code. It's in the manual.
I already have the code. It's 080.
Okay, turn the television on.
It is on.
Then press the TV button on the remote. Hold it down. Don't release it.
Okay.
Can you see the light in the centre at the top?
Yes, it's going on and off. Now what?
Key in the code.
Where?
On the keypad, at the bottom.
080.
Good. Press enter. Is the light flashing?
Yes. Now what?
Nothing. That's it.
We finished?
Yes, that's it.
But that's easy.
I know. Now give me the remote.
$14.1.
Signed. Started. Prepared. Snowed. Melted. Needed. Stopped. Loaded. Constructed. Installed. Added. Erected. Delivered. Painted. Finished. Moved.
$15.1.
70% of the Earth is covered by water. The air on the planet is 79% nitrogen and 21% oxygen, and carbon dioxide levels are increasing. Cities cover 2% of the world's land surface, and the world's population is growing by 1.3% a year.
15.2.
Half of the world's population lives in cities. People in cities use 3/4 of the world's energy. 1/4 of the world's energy is used for transport, and cars use half of that. 2/3 of the world's cars are in Western Europe and North America.
(16.1) 1.
Are you okay?
No, these boxes are in the way. Can I move them?
Sure. Go ahead.
Thanks. Can I use that cart?
Yes. Help yourself.
2.
Can you give me a hand?
What are you trying to do?
Take these books upstairs.
Sorry, but I have a bad back.
That's okay. Thanks anyway.
3.
Can you tell me the password?
I'm afraid I can't. I can't remember it.
Oh, come on.
No, really, I can't. It's secret.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
4.
Can I borrow your car tomorrow morning?
I'm sorry, but you're not insured.
Can you give me a lift to work then?
Okay, no problem.
5.
Can you hold the torch?
Yes.
And can you hold these nuts?
Yes.
And can you hold these bolts?
Yes.
And can you pass me the screwdriver?
I only have 2 hands, you know.
16.2.
Can you help me clean the CVS machine?
Yes, but not today.
Why not? Are you going out?
No, but we have an order for 3,000 pieces.
So we need the machine working.
Yes, it only makes 500 pieces an hour.
How long does it take to clean? An hour?
No, it takes an hour to change the tools. Cleaning takes 3 hours.
Okay, let's do it tomorrow then.
(16.3)
Gilles Prost. Hello, Louisa. How are you? Fine, thanks. What can I do for you, Louisa? How much do you need? So that's 2 bottles of alcohol. Anything else? How many do you need? So that's 15 bandages. Anything else? Okay, I'll send them right away. You're welcome. Goodbye.
(16.4)
Gilles Prost.
Hello, Gilles. This is Louisa.
Hello, Louisa. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, thanks. What can I do for you, Louisa?
We need some alcohol.
How much do you need?
2 bottles.
So that's 2 bottles of alcohol. Anything else?
Yes, I need some bandages.
How many do you need?
15.
So that's 15 bandages. Anything else?
No, that's all, thanks.
Okay, I'll send them right away.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
(16.5) 1.
3 multiplied by n equals 12.
2.
13 minus n equals 6.
3.
54 divided by n equals 6.
4.
3 plus 8 equals n.
5.
n multiplied by 3 equals 39.
6.
42 divided by n equals 7.
7.
14 minus 3 plus 2 equals n.
$17.1. 1.
A ticket to Oxford, please.
Single or return?
Single.
That's £30.50.
Which platform is it?
Platform 9.
Thanks.
2.
Do you have a visa for the United States?
No.
Then you need this green form for immigration.
Do you have one in Italian?
Sorry, no. But the flight magazine has instructions. Ask me for help if you need it.
And what's this white form?
It's for customs. You need to fill out both sides.
3.
Is this the XL Exhibition Center?
Yes, this is it.
Great. How much is that?
£13.40.
Okay. Can I have a receipt? Make it for $16. I mean pounds.
Thanks very much.
4.
Is there just the one bag?
Yes.
Does it contain any electrical items?
Yes, a hairdryer.
Has anyone given you anything to carry?
No.
Did you pack your bag yourself?
Yes.
Has it been in your possession at all times?
Yes.
5.
What do you want to drink?
No, let me get this.
No, you can get the next one.
Okay, a pint of lager, please.
What kind do you want? They have Kronenberg, Heineken...
Kronenberg is fine.
$18.1.
Okay, this is what happens. The burning paper heats the air inside the bottle. The air expands and rises, and some air gets out past the egg. The burning paper consumes all the oxygen inside the bottle, and the fire goes out. Then, the air inside the bottle cools down and contracts. That lowers the air pressure inside the bottle. And that means the air pressure outside the bottle is higher than the air pressure inside the bottle. That's why the egg falls into the bottle.
$19.1.
This computer needs checking.
I did some work on it this morning and I deleted a lot of old files.
Oh, good. Did you use the checklist?
No, sorry, I didn't.
Then it needs filling in, but we can do it now. Did you empty the recycle bin?
Yes, and I checked the hard drive for errors and it was okay.
Did you run defrag and clean up?
Yes, I did. I downloaded a new service pack, too.
Did you update the drivers?
No, I didn't have time.
Okay, that still needs doing then. And did you do a backup?
Yes.
Good. It isn't very clean, is it?
But I cleaned everything.
What about the keyboard?
It's just old.
I think it needs cleaning again.
$19.2.
Tom Parks.
Hi, Tom. Chaz here.
Hi, Chaz. What's up?
It's the pump.
What's wrong with it?
It's leaking again.
Did you check the hoses?
Yes, they're all okay.
What happens if you switch it off?
It keeps on leaking.
Do you want me to send an engineer?
Yes, please. How soon can they be here?
5 minutes. I'll send someone right away.
Great. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye.
$20.1. 1.
Where are your goggles? You must put them on right away. This can hurt your eyes.
2.
Don't lick your fingers and don't drink it. It's poisonous.
3.
Can you smell it? It's very bad for you. You have to open all the windows and doors when you use it.
4.
This box must not get wet. Keep it away from water.
5.
Never light matches or cigarettes near this. Never put it near a flame.
6.
Make sure the lid is very secure. Don't leave it half open.
7.
Don't leave this bottle in a hot room, okay? Keep it in a cool place.
8.
Do any children come in here? Don't allow them to touch this box.
20.2.
Hey, what's up?
I had an accident.
What happened?
I tripped and cut my leg.
Do you need a doctor?
No, just a bandage. It's not a big cut.
Will you be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Why did you trip?
There were some metal pipes on the floor. I didn't see them.
Who left them there?
I put them there yesterday and forgot about them.
Ah, don't leave things on the floor.
I know. I won't do it again.
$20.3. 1. 100 miles per hour is 0.0447 kilometers per second. 2.
1 ton is 2,205 pounds.
3.
1 yard is 914.4 millimeters.
4.
1 square metre is 1,550 square inches.
5.
1 cubic foot is 6.229 gallons.
6.
1 pound per square inch is 0.07031 kilograms per square meter.
7. 100 kilojoules is 0.02778 kilowatt hours. 8.
0 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 17.78 degrees Celsius.
21.1.
The boom is the steel arm of the crane. It runs up from behind the operator's cab and it lifts the load. The hydraulic ram raises and lowers the boom. It's a piston cylinder and it pushes the boom up by pumping oil. Just behind the operator's cab, there's a winch. Cable lines run from the winch up and along the boom. They're attached to a hook, and the hook carries the load. There's a gear under the operator's cab. It rotates the boom left and right. There are outriggers attached to the sides of the truck. They support the crane so that strong winds can't blow it over.
$21.2.
So, Lyle, tell me about these inventions. What's this one?
It's a coat hanger.
Really?
Yes, it's made of very thin latex and it's filled with helium gas.
So it floats?
Yes.
And it's for hanging your shirts on the ceiling?
That's right.
Oh, very clever. What about this one?
Oh, I need this device. I often put on odd socks.
Show me. Oh, yes. You're wearing 1 green sock and 1 brown sock.
Am I? Oh.
So this device is for checking your socks match?
That's right.
OK. Next one. This is for painting walls, right?
Yes. I hate painting walls. It takes too long. But this paintbrush is automatic. It saves time.
Wonderful. What's this one? Is it a watch?
Yes, but it has a map. I don't like shopping. This device is for finding my wife in a shopping mall.
Oh, very useful. I think I can see your wife in this picture.
Yes, that's Anne.
And what's this device for?
It's for saving gasoline. You attach the big magnet to a truck.
And it pulls you along?
Yes, it's environmentally friendly.
Lyle, it's fantastic.
Ah, well, thank you very much. I love inventing machines.
1.1. 1.
So how's it going?
Fine, just fine.
Good meeting?
Yes, very good.
I think we've managed to cover everything.
Yes, we're finished.
Good.
Marcus has a plane to catch, Elsa.
Yes, I'm afraid I must be leaving. Thank you very much for having me.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, thank you for coming.
2.
You must be Juan Jimenez. I'm Sally Thomas. Welcome to BTC.
Thanks. Nice to meet you, Miss Thomas.
Call me Sally. Did you have any trouble finding us?
No, your directions were excellent, thanks.
The meeting starts at 10 o'clock, so would you like a cup of coffee first?
Oh, yes, please.
Black, white?
Black with no sugar. And can I use the men's room?
Yes, of course.
3.
Can I see some ID?
I'm sorry, but I left my passport in my hotel room.
Do you have any other kind of identification?
I've got a credit card. Is that any good?
I'm afraid not.
I have my driver's license.
Does it have your picture on it?
Yes.
That's all right then. Could you fill in this form?
Of course. Do you have a pen?
4.
Can I use your phone?
Yes, go ahead.
I just need to call a taxi.
Where are you going? To the station?
Yes.
Do you want me to give you a lift?
Could you? That's very kind of you.
You're welcome.
5.
Hi, I'm here to see Mika Van Damme.
Could I have your name, please?
Gérard Fontaine.
Press the green button and the door will open. Our office is on the 3rd floor.
Is there a lift?
No, the stairs are on the right.
I'm afraid I have 3 big boxes to bring up. Can somebody give me a hand?
Okay, I'll send someone down.
Thanks a lot.
2.1.
Vance Engines?
Can you connect me with the machine shop, please?
Certainly.
Machine shop.
Hi, this is Martine. Is George there?
It's very noisy here. Can you speak up?
Can I speak to George?
I'm afraid he's out on a job.
Then I'll email him. Can you give me his email address?
Yes, it's... Are you ready?
No, just a second. I need to open a file. Okay, go ahead.
It's g.barlow@vqe.com.
How do you spell that? B-A-R-L-O-W?
No, B-A-H-L-O-W.
So that's g.barlow@vqe.com then.
That's right.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
2.2.
A kilometre is shorter than a mile. 1 mile is 1.609 kilometres, and a litre is 0.22 British gallons. American gallons are different. 1 litre is 0.2642 American gallons. But either way, a litre is a lot smaller than a gallon.
2.3.
Mauro Gelli?
Mauro, it's Franz.
Hi, Franz. What's up?
There's a problem with one of the clocks you sent.
Oh, what's that?
The base is the wrong size.
Really?
Yes. The specs say 5 centimeters and it's 8.
Oh, no.
It doesn't fit our packaging.
Send it back, Franz, and I'll give you a credit.
Thanks, Mauro.
Not at all. I'm really sorry it happened.
3.1.
Do you want us to do the packing?
No, we'll do the packing, but can you provide the materials?
Sure, no problem.
How many boxes will we need?
It's hard to say exactly.
Roughly speaking.
Around 300?
Will our computer equipment be okay? Some of it's fragile.
You'll need bubble wrap for that. Do you have any?
No.
I'll send you some.
Can you move everything in one day?
It depends. How far is your new office?
About 10 miles.
Then we can do it in a day. We'll use 8 men and 2 trucks.
2 trucks?
Yes. It won't fit into 1 truck.
How much will it cost?
8 men and 2 trucks for 1 day. You're looking at something like $3,000.
That's okay.
And the packing materials will be about $2,400.
So in total, it'll be $5,400?
Yes, approximately.
3.2.
Tonight on Car Chat, we're looking at some of the most exciting ways to get around town. Peter test drives the Segway, the personal transporter that knows what you're thinking.
This is the coolest thing. There are sophisticated sensors in the platform I'm standing on, so I just lean forward and it moves forward. I lean back and it moves back. No accelerator, no brakes, and it's less noisy than a car.
Is it better than riding a bicycle, Peter?
Oh, yes. It runs on a battery, so I don't have to pedal.
Also on tonight's show, Claire goes for a ride with the inventor of the Carver, a 2-seater car that thinks it's a motorbike.
Wow!
So, did you like it?
It's amazing! When we went round that bend, the back tilted over 45 degrees.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yes, much more fun than a normal car. It felt faster, too. Let's go again, and this time, I want you to tilt it over further.
And last but not least, Jeremy takes off in the world's first flying car.
What's the worst thing about driving?
Traffic.
The traffic.
Traffic jams. Well, I'm not going to sit in traffic today. This is the Sky Car. It isn't as cheap to run as a car, but if there's a traffic jam, it can open its wings and fly into the sky.
So don't miss the fun. Tune into Car Chat. Tonight, 7 o'clock, Radio 416.
How do you make it work?
You have to put a pencil in the holder, and then you just wait for bad weather.
Bad weather?
Yes. When it rains, the bucket fills up with water. The wood is a lever, so if you press down on one end, the other end goes up.
So the bucket gets heavy, the wood pivots, and it raises the pencil?
Yes.
What's that little thing above the pencil?
A pencil sharpener. When the pencil rises, it fits inside.
And the wind makes the blades at the top rotate?
That's right. They turn the gear, and it makes the sharpener spin round.
5.1.
This is a true story. On July 2nd, 1982, Larry Walters, a 33-year-old North Hollywood truck driver, filled 45 weather balloons with helium and tied them to an aluminum garden chair. Then he put on a parachute and climbed into the chair with lots of supplies, including some water, a pellet gun, a CB radio, an altimeter, and a camera. He planned to fly across the desert. The chair was attached to the bumper of a friend's car with 2 ropes. But when his friends cut one of the ropes, the other rope snapped too. Larry shot up into the sky at more than 300 meters per second. It was so fast that his glasses fell off. He climbed quickly to about 5 kilometers above the ground. Larry spoke to his friends on his radio. "I'm floating across Los Angeles Harbor," he said. He wanted to fly to the Rocky Mountains, but the wind took him towards Long Beach Municipal Airport. 2 pilots saw Larry and radioed air traffic control. They were all very surprised. The air was thin 3 miles above the ground, and Larry felt cold and dizzy. He shot some of the balloons with his gun, the chair floated down, and he landed safely. Back on Earth, Larry was famous. He appeared on lots of television shows, and people loved him. But the Federal Aviation Administration didn't think it was funny, and they wanted to take away his pilot's license. They couldn't, because he didn't have one.
6.1. 1.
Is the paper tray full?
Yes.
Have you checked the connections?
Yes.
Is it plugged in?
Yes.
Is it switched on?
Yes.
Have you checked the fuse in the plug?
Yes.
But you can't make copies?
No, I've checked everything. There's nothing left.
Have you checked the manual?
Ah.
2.
Cold air's coming out of the heating vent.
What happens when you adjust the thermostat?
Nothing. I've tried increasing the temperature, but it makes no difference.
Have you tried resetting the timer?
Where's that?
Okay, I'll come and have a look at it.
How soon can you get here?
Tomorrow.
But it's freezing here.
3.
My file is missing.
Did you save it?
Yes.
Have you tried running a search?
Yes, but it's not here.
That's strange.
It could be a virus.
Or it might be a memory problem.
A virtual memory problem?
No, a user memory problem. You forgot where you put it.
6.2.
Hello?
Frank, what are you doing?
I'm running some safety tests.
Could you come to the conference room right away? We're going crazy here.
Of course. What's up?
A meeting starting in half an hour and the sound system isn't working.
What's wrong with it?
One of the speakers is making a funny noise. We think it's a loose connection.
I can take a look.
And we need you to fix a microphone too.
The wireless mic?
Yes.
Are the batteries flat?
No, we just replaced them. And the projector isn't working.
Perhaps the bulb's burnt out. I'll be right over.
Thank you, Frank.
You're welcome.
7.1. 1.
Excuse me, is the mailroom still open?
No, I'm afraid not.
What time do you close then?
4 o'clock on Fridays.
But you're still here.
I'm just leaving. It's football night.
But I've got 3 urgent letters here.
Sorry, but I'm refereeing. We'll be open again at 8:30 on Monday morning.
2.
Busy day on Thursday.
Why's that?
We're stock taking, counting all the inventory.
How long will it take?
At least 8 hours.
That's a problem. I've got a training course on Thursday.
So you won't be here?
Not all the time, no. It's a 3-hour course.
So it doesn't last all day?
No, just the morning.
You'll have to work twice as fast in the afternoon then.
3.
What's it like?
Oh, you'll love it. It's got a fully fitted kitchen with a washing machine, a fridge freezer, a microwave, everything.
Is there an internet connection?
No, but the bedroom's lovely. Nice big windows.
What size is the bed? Is it a king?
No, it's a double.
Does it have satellite television?
No, but you won't want to watch television. You're just 10 minutes from the beach.
How far is the beach?
You can walk there in 10 minutes, and it's beautiful.
7.2.
So the dam is an important source of electricity. On average, it generates about 4 billion kilowatt hours a year. Now, are there any questions?
Yes. How much water does it hold?
A lot. Lake Mead is the man-made lake behind the dam, and it holds 35,396,000 cubic meters of water. The water pressure is 21.5 bar. That's the maximum pressure at the base of the dam.
How much concrete did they use?
2.5 million cubic meters. That's enough to build a large highway from New York to California.
How many people worked on the project?
On an average day, there were 3,500, but the maximum number was 5,218. That was in 1934. It was hard work and dangerous, too.
Did anyone die constructing the dam?
Yes. People fell into the river, and there were accidents with heavy equipment and trucks. The biggest problem was falling rocks. 96 people were killed in industrial accidents, and many more died from heat or cold. Remember, we're in the desert here, so the temperature can go up to 44 degrees Celsius.
How much did they pay the workers?
The average monthly payroll was $500,000. The crane operators were the most skilled, and they earned $1.25 an hour. but a normal laborer earned 50 cents. It was the time of the Great Depression, and the workers were happy to have a job.
(8.1)
There are 2 teams of 11 players, and it's played on a grass field. The players have some wooden sticks, a wooden bat, and a small hard red ball. The players have to hit the ball and try to score runs. The team with the most runs wins. Everyone has to wear white clothes. You don't have to wear a protective helmet or gloves, but many players do. You need to be very patient to play this game, because it can last for an afternoon or even for 5 days.
8.2
What do you think?
I'm not sure. How does it work?
When someone comes to the door, they pull this string.
So this is a pivot?
Yes, and these are pulleys.
But is there a problem here? Does the hammer move clockwise?
Oh, you're right. It rotates the wrong way.
The bell needs moving over to the other side.
The direction of the hammerhead is wrong too. It needs reversing.
Do we need to put something under it to stop it falling too far?
Yes, and perhaps it needs a spring to pull it back.
9.1 1.
Can you come closer to the machine?
I'm worried about getting too close to the gears.
You should roll up your sleeves.
Yes, okay.
2.
You shouldn't leave these boxes here.
I don't know where else to put them.
They're in the way. Someone could trip over them and hurt themselves.
All right, I'll move them.
10.1 1.
This is an implement. It's made of wood, metal or fiberglass. It's long, thin and straight. It has a long piece of thread with a hook attached to it. It's the perfect birthday gift for a man who likes to do nothing. It's for catching fish.
2.
This has a very interesting shape. It's made of phosphate, sugar and nitrogen bases. It's an organic chemical. It's in every cell of our bodies. Its full name is deoxyribonucleic acid. It carries genetic information.
3.
This is a very useful device. It's about 12 centimetres long and 7 centimetres wide. It's often attached to a cable. It has 2 buttons on top. It fits under your hand. It enables you to move your cursor and click on things.
11.1
So how do you test the fabric?
We take samples and attach them to metal frames. Then we set fire to them.
And what do you measure?
First, we see how fast the fabric catches fire, and we time it.
That's the first test?
Yes. Then we test another sample to see how far the flames spread.
So that's the second test?
Yes.
Then what?
If the fabric fails that test, we do a third test. We take a larger piece of fabric and see how fast and how far the flames spread.
Which test is the most important?
The second one.
So it's a big problem if the flames spread.
That's right.
12.1 1.
What we need is a secret camera.
Yes, it has to be hidden.
Then why not install this?
A smoke alarm?
It looks like a smoke alarm, but it has a camera inside.
That's a great idea.
Maybe. But don't forget we have to install the wiring. Can we hide that too?
2.
As soon as you step on the mat, the alarm goes off.
That'll work,
It's simple.
but very effective.
We could install one in front of all the doors.
Exactly. It's not expensive.
3.
What do you think of this? You get a 5,900 milliwatt shock if you try to steal the vehicle.
It's amazing.
It's terrible.
How about getting some for our trucks?
Yeah, why not?
That's crazy.
4.
It only takes 10 seconds.
Yes, but will it work?
Oh, yes. Everybody's eyes are different. It's 100% foolproof. I think we should look into it.
It's too expensive.
5.
So it's a recording device?
Yes, you just plug it into the back of the computer and it records everything your employees type.
It'll save time if someone forgets to save their work.
And if someone isn't working, like computer games, internet chat rooms, you'll know.
Why don't we try it?
It's interesting, but I don't think our employees will like it.
13.1.
George Thompson.
George, it's Martha Sanchez here.
Marta, where are you?
I'm trying to get to you, but I'm lost. My map doesn't show all the roads.
So, where exactly are you now?
Well, I'm just outside Goldstone, near the entrance to a motorway, a really new motorway.
That's the M81. They've only just built it.
Right. So, how do I get to you from here?
OK, you need to get on the motorway and head south.
South. OK.
Keep going for 5 miles or so. You'll go past a castle on the right and then the motorway forks just after that. Take the left-hand fork and go over the railway lines. Then get off the motorway at the next exit. Is that clear?
Yes. Left-hand fork and the next exit of the motorway.
You'll come to Bletcham. Turn left at the traffic lights in Bletcham and head towards Boxted. But don't go through Boxted. Turn right just before it. The road is signposted to Caterhill.
OK.
Then you'll come to a roundabout. Take the third exit.
The third exit at the roundabout. Is that it?
Nearly. Take the first road on the left after Crockley. It runs along a river. It's very pretty. Just drive about a mile and you'll see our factory on the left. We're just after the Pizza Hut. You can't miss it.
OK. I'll call again if I forget that and get lost.
13.2. 1.
Excuse me. This bill says tax 6.5%.
Yes, sir.
Does that mean it includes service? You know, a tip?
No, only tax.
Okay. I'm going to pay by Visa. Can I add a tip to the bill?
Yes, sir. You can add more when I bring you the check to sign.
Oh, hang on a second. There's a mistake here.
There is?
It should be 1 bottle of wine, not 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll correct it right away.
Thanks. And I'll need a receipt.
No problem.
2.
Did you pack these bags yourself?
Yes, I did.
Has anyone given you anything to carry?
No?
And have you had them with you the whole time since you packed?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Have your bags been with you all the time?
Yes, they have.
Are you carrying any knives or sharp instruments?
No.
Do you have any electrical items with you?
Yes, my mobile phone, a digital camera, my laptop, an electric razor, my toothbrush.
3.
Does this bus go to Heathrow Airport?
Yes, Central Bus Station and Terminal 4.
Sorry, where does it go?
Heathrow Central Bus Station and Terminal 4.
I want to go to Terminal 3.
Then you get off at the Central Bus Station. Single or return?
Single, please.
That's $18.50.
Sorry, how much was that?
£18 and 50 pence. Do you have the right money because we don't carry change?
Okay. What time will we get there?
It depends on the traffic. About 4:30 probably.
Sorry?
About 4:30.
Can you tell me when to get off?
Yeah, I'll announce it.
4.
Did you say the price was $228?
Yes.
And will I have to pay extra if I drive more than a certain number of miles?
No, it's unlimited mileage.
So there's no limit then?
No.
And what about insurance?
It includes third-party insurance, and the CDW is $400.
What's CDW?
Oh, that's collision damage waiver. If you have a crash and it's your fault, you only have to pay the first $400 for any damage to the car.
And if it's not my fault?
14.1.
So these pictures are the same office?
Yes. How many people can you see?
Well, there's one person in the first picture, and in the second there are 3. No, 4.
That's right. But only one person is really there. The others are in a different place.
How is this different to teleconferencing?
With this, you can see everything in 3 dimensions, so it feels like you're in the same room.
Oh. Are they wearing 3D glasses?
Yes.
There isn't much light. Are there any windows?
No, we have to control the light. We still have a little work to do on that, but there's enough light to see what you're doing. We use a lot of cameras and projectors. You can see a few of them on the ceiling.
And you project the images onto the empty walls?
That's right. That's the best thing about tele-immersion. You don't have to look at things on a small monitor or screen. We can use walls, tables, so we have plenty of space to display information.
It's wonderful.
15.1.
We need to have a planning meeting. When are you free?
I'm tied up this week. Next week's better.
Are you free next Tuesday?
Is that the 6th?
Yes.
I'm free in the morning.
That's good for me too. Shall we meet around 10 o'clock?
How long do we need?
Well, we need to draw up plans for the product demo.
Can we finish by 12?
Yes, 2 hours should be long enough.
All right.
Then we'll need another meeting with the sales team.
How long will that take? About an hour?
Yes. How about Thursday the 15th at 2 o'clock?
I can't make 2, but I can manage 3.
OK, let's say 3 o'clock then. I'll need to check it with the sales manager, but let's make a note of it and we can confirm it later.
All right. Is that everything then?
No, we need to practice the demo.
I don't think I can. I'm very short of time.
We have to check everything's working. Are you free on the 16th?
I'm on holiday then. I'm not back until the 26th.
But that's the day we're giving the demonstration.
I know, sorry.
We'll have to come in early that day then.
What time's the demo?
9 o'clock. I'll meet you here at 6:30 in the morning on the 26th and we'll practice it then.
6:30?
I'm afraid so.
16.1. 1.
Everything needs to be in the right place at the right time, and that's my job. I'm a logistics manager. We transport some goods ourselves, and we outsource some work to shipping companies. Our biggest problem is keeping inventories low. We don't want goods sitting in a warehouse doing nothing.
2.
I'm a purchaser, and it's my job to buy the best raw materials at the best prices. The biggest problem is price. We operate in a very competitive market, and we need to keep our costs down.
3.
I'm a store manager, so I have a lot of contact with our customers. Now, customers can be a problem. First they want one thing, and then they want another. They're always changing their minds. You have to listen very carefully to identify the market trends.
4.
I'm a production manager, and I have to make sure everything is made and packed as efficiently as possible. My biggest problem is product cycle times. We have to find ways to speed up the production process and do things faster.
16.2.
What's the first job?
The airbags. We activate the airbags so they can't blow up by accident. Then we drain all the fluids out of the car.
Do you throw them away?
No, we recycle them.
What do you do next?
After that, we can dismantle the car piece by piece.
So you take everything apart?
Yes, we remove the battery, the wheels, the engine, the windows, and we pull out all the cables.
What do you do with all the parts?
It depends. Some things are in good working order and we keep them.
And the rest?
We sort all the other parts for recycling. We have a lot of different containers and we separate all the different materials.
What about the plastic parts?
We can recycle most of them.
And the glass?
That's more difficult. Car windows are a mixture of glass and plastic, and it's expensive to recycle. We sell the material to the construction industry, and they use it to build roads.
I see.
Finally, we're left with a car body.
That's made of steel?
Yes, we crush it so it's easy to transport, and take it to the shredder. It cuts the metal up into pieces the size of your hand. Then we can melt it down and use it again.
Is anything left over?
Just a little mixture of textiles, paint, rust, rubber. We bury it in the ground, but not the tires.
Are they too big to bury?
Yes, and it isn't economical to recycle them. We sell them to the cement industry.
The cement industry? Why do they need old tyres?
They burn them.
So, you don't recycle the tyres, but you recycle the energy?
That's right.
17.1.
So, you need some parts.
Yes.
Do you know the part numbers?
I'm afraid not.
Which model have you got?
I'm not sure.
There should be a plate with the model number.
Is it on the back of the pump?
No, it's on the left-hand side, near the top.
Ah, got it. It's 739/28.
I think that must be the serial number. The model number is under that, near the bottom of the plate somewhere.
Ah. Is it X47?
Yes, that's it. Now, what parts do you need?
Well, on the front of the pump, there's a rod that sticks out.
The shaft, yes.
OK, the shaft. The shaft passes through a circular part?
Through the pulley, yes.
And there's a belt that fits round the pulley.
Do you need a new belt?
No, but in front of the pulley, there's another circular part.
That's the flanged hub.
The flanged hub. OK, I need 3 screws for that hub.
No problem. Do you need a new hub, too?
No, just the screws.
OK. Anything else?
Yes, there's a part that fits into...
18.1. 1.
What are we going to do about the gears?
The gears? Why? What's the problem?
It's our supplier.
They've gone out of business.
So we don't have the parts we need?
No.
We have some plastic gears. We could use those instead.
Will they last as long?
I don't know. I can run some tests if you like.
What do you think?
We won't meet the specs if we use plastic.
So we need steel?
Yes, steel's more durable.
Then we need to find another supplier.
And quick.
OK, I'll look into it.
2.
Is the fuel pump working again?
Yes, they fixed it.
It's very unreliable.
It's old.
Then we should get rid of it.
What, throw the pump away?
Yes, buy a new one.
We can't. The pump's obsolete.
We can't replace it.
Then let's get a new fuel system.
A whole new system?
Do we have enough money in the budget for that?
We've got to do something.
But we can't afford a new system.
Is there a cheaper way to solve this? Why does the pump keep breaking down?
Yes, what's causing the problem?
3.
Do you have the parts list?
I'm afraid it's not ready yet.
We're still working on the drawings.
What's the hold-up?
It's the software we're using. It's really slow.
You press a key and then you wait 30 seconds for a response.
Can we do anything to speed it up?
If we get another server, it'll help.
But then someone will have to install the software.
And maintain it too.
Is there a simpler way to solve the problem?
Outsource the drawing work.
Is that the easiest solution?
Yes.
Then let's do it right away.
19.1.
Stefan, have you repaired the drilling machine yet?
Yes, I have. It's working okay now.
That's great. What was wrong with it?
There was a loose connection. I soldered it and it's fine now.
Well, thank you. And what about the turning machine?
One of the gears is damaged.
Can you fix it?
Yes, but I need a new part. I ordered it yesterday and it should be here tomorrow.
Good.
And your wife called me this morning.
My wife?
Yes. She said there's a problem with your kitchen tap.
That's right, it's leaking.
She wants me to look at it. I haven't had time today, but I'll call by tomorrow.
Thanks, Stefan. You're a star.
20.1.
So what are you looking for? Something strong but flexible at the same time, I guess?
Yes, they can't be brittle.
They mustn't break under stress.
Exactly.
Do you use steel? That's strong.
You can make body implants from steel, but there's a big problem.
It's not resistant to corrosion?
That's right. Even stainless steel will corrode over time. We need something durable.
What about nickel? Nickel doesn't corrode.
Yes, and it's ductile too.
What does ductile mean?
You can bend it lots of times and it doesn't break. But the problem with nickel is it's too soft. We make alloys with it though, like nickel, cobalt, molybdenum.
So you combine it with harder materials?
Yes. We do the same with titanium. Titanium is harder than nickel, but very expensive.
So titanium in alloys too?
That's right.
20.2.
The steel springs cost about €40, right?
Yes, that's right.
What if we buy large quantities? Can you reduce the price?
To what?
Can you get it down to €30?
Probably not.
Okay. Now, these are steel. Is it possible to make them in plastic?
Oh, yes.
You're sure?
Yes, we've done that before.
And will they be able to withstand high temperatures?
Maybe. It depends how high.
Will they be all right at 120 degrees Celsius?
I think so. We can run some tests.
What about 160?
Not a hope.
Are you sure?
Sorry, but it can't be done.
21.1.
And here's our next caller, and he's Tom Berkeley from Boston, Massachusetts. Tom, you're on Science Questions.
Hi. I have a question about water. I'm calling because I've been having a disagreement with my wife about this, so I'm hoping you can resolve it.
So you're having a family argument about this question?
That's right.
We hope we can help. What's your question, Tom?
My question is, can you boil water without heating it?
Well, that's an interesting question. Let's ask our expert, Dr. Carter.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Dr. Carter.
Tom, the answer to your question is yes.
You can boil water without heating it?
Yes.
How come?
The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure. That's the average pressure at sea level. But reducing the pressure makes the boiling point drop, so you can boil water by adding heat or by reducing the pressure.
So tell us about this disagreement you're having with your wife, Tom.
Well, I say water boils faster if you reduce the air pressure.
You're correct about that.
Exactly. So that means we can cook spaghetti quicker if we reduce the pressure.
And what does your wife think, Tom?
Oh, she thinks that increasing the pressure makes food cook faster.
Tom, I have some bad news for you.
What's that?
You need to listen to your wife.
Ha! Really?
Yes. If you reduce the pressure, the water boils faster, but it doesn't mean the water is hot when it boils. It boils at a lower temperature.
So she's right?
I'm afraid so.
It's a bad way to cook spaghetti, Tom.
If you increase the pressure, the boiling point rises, and that's why the food cooks faster.
Does that answer your question, Tom?
Yes, it does. Thank you, Dr. Carter.
Not at all. Nice talking to you, Tom.
Yes, thank you for calling, Tom.
1.1.
Okay, I think we're all here now, so welcome everyone. I'm Larina Rios. I'm responsible for group security, and I'm running today's online class. But before I begin, I'd like to hear from all of you. So please introduce yourselves and tell us a little about the work you do at PTT. George, perhaps you'd like to start. George?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, George, go ahead.
Well, my name's George Patterson, and I work in the London office. I'm Australian, but I've been living in the UK for about 3 years now.
How long have you been with PTT, George?
A month. I work in facility management. We're building a new warehouse in South London, and that's what I'm working on right now.
That's great, George, thanks. Let's move on to April in China. Hello, April.
Hello, everyone. My name's April Wei, and I work in the Shanghai office. I've been with the company for 2 weeks. I work on the help desk here, and we provide technical support to the Asia-Pacific region.
What languages do you speak, April?
In our group, we speak Korean, Japanese, and Mandarin.
Excellent. Okay. And now India and Amar. Amar, what do you do for us?
Good morning, everyone. I am a website designer and I'm based in Bangalore. I started working at PTT yesterday.
Just yesterday? Well, congratulations, Amar. How are you getting on with your new job?
Very well, thank you. I'm settling into the office here very well.
Good. And finally, Joey. Joey, are you there?
Hi, I'm Joey Marino, and I've been at PTT for 2 weeks. I'm in charge of a new IT project. Sorry, but I can't go into details because it's top secret.
Okay, thanks, Joey. We don't want to know. Confidentiality is one of the topics for today's class, and we'll talk more about it later. But let's begin by looking at the issue of laptop security. Now, you've all received the laptop?
2.1 1.
It looks exciting. How fast can it go?
2.
Is it built to last? What's it made of?
3.
Okay, give me the bad news. How much is this going to cost me?
4.
I don't like red. What other colors does it come in?
5.
What's the maximum payload? Can it carry someone who is really heavy?
6.
Does it run on electricity or is it petrol-driven?
7.
What kind of engine has it got? Is it like the one in my lawnmower?
8.
How long will I be able to ride it before it runs out of petrol?
9.
Tell me about the boxes it comes in. How big will they be?
10.
When I hit the brakes, how far does it go before it comes to a standstill?
2.2.
It's around 640 centimetres long and about 3.4 metres high, and its top speed is 40 kilometres an hour. Its maximum load is around a tonne, and it weighs approximately 4.5 tonnes. The colour is grey, and its exterior coating material is leather, a waterproof leather. Its fuel source is bamboo, bananas and peanuts. Greenhouse gas emissions include CO2 and methane. And finally, memory. Its memory is 100% perfect. It never forgets anything.
2.3.
So, this is the bike? Cool!
Yes, it weighs approximately 11 kilograms.
So it's easy to lift and move around?
Yes, and it has a spring-loaded mechanism in the rear, which allows the rear wheels to move inwards and outwards.
So, what does that mean?
The rear wheels move closer together when the bike goes faster. They separate at low speeds or when the bike isn't moving.
Yes, but why?
Why?
Yes. Why is that helpful?
Oh, I see. Well, it's more stable than other bikes.
It's less likely to fall over?
That's right. Learning to ride a bike can be scary, but with this bike, it's not.
That's great!
And there's another important feature here. The chain's completely covered, see?
And the benefit of that is...
It's safer.
So you don't have to worry about clothing getting caught up in it.
Exactly.
I like it!
Three point 1. 1.
First, fill the tank with water. Distilled water's best, but it's not essential. Next, switch the machine on and wait a few minutes. When the water's hot enough, the light comes on. After that, you just have to hold the machine against the wall. You'll see the wallpaper darken as it gets wet, and then you can start to scrape. The plate gets very hot, so be careful not to touch it or you'll burn yourself. It's best to work downwards and to work on one strip at a time.
2. Before you begin, get some wooden stakes and string and mark out the area. Make sure you keep the corners square or else you could hit problems when you come to lay the slabs. Once you've marked it out, you need to excavate to a depth of about 12 centimetres. That's 8 centimetres for the gravel and 4 centimetres for the concrete slabs or paving stones. It's important to slope downwards away from the house, otherwise the rainwater won't drain off. Aim for a slope of about 5 millimetres for every metre. Then you can start laying the gravel. 3.
First of all, make sure the subject is sitting or lying down in a comfortable position. Tell them to close their eyes, take a deep breath, and let it out very slowly. Once they've started to relax, tell them to think about their arms. Be careful not to speak too fast, or else it won't work. Tell them to make all their arm muscles loose and limp. It's important to talk with a relaxed and soothing voice and say lots of positive things like, "That's right, good, you're doing just fine." Otherwise they won't have confidence in you. Then, after you've talked about their arms, move on to their legs and tell them to relax all the muscles in their legs. After that, move on to other parts of their body, speaking with a relaxed tone of voice.
4.1. 1.
I left my car outside in a rainstorm and it wouldn't start. I tried turning the key in the ignition, but it was so wet nothing happened. Luckily, I had a can of Mr. Fix-It. I sprayed it all over the wiring, around the distributor, and tried again. The car started first time. Now I use it on my car locks as well, and it stops them freezing in cold weather.
2.
Our filing cabinets came from a different office, and they had sticky labels all over them. We tried peeling them, but they were so firmly stuck, we couldn't, and they left a residue. Then we thought of Mr. Fix-It. We sprayed it on and left it to soak. 5 minutes later, the labels and the residue came right off.
3.
I was fixing up an old bike and I wanted to raise the seat, but it was stuck. I pulled and twisted it, but it was so rusty it wouldn't budge. I tried putting cooking oil and grease on it, but that didn't work. Then I found a can of Mr. Fix-It and sprayed it on the seat post. I gave it one tug and the seat came out.
4.
In the summer, our bedroom gets too hot to sleep in, so we were very glad when my father gave us an old fan he didn't need. It kept us cool, but it made so much noise we couldn't sleep. My husband squirted the moving parts with Mr. Fix-It, and that did the trick. It doesn't keep us awake anymore.
5.1. 1.
Jack Cobain.
Ah, hello, Mr. Cobain. Ulla Svensson here.
Hi, Ulla. How are you doing?
The traffic's been a bit heavy, so I'm afraid I won't get to you by 10.
That's okay. Are you on I-95?
Yes, I'm just passing Girard Avenue.
Then you should be here in about 20 minutes. Take the airport exit and follow the signs to the Penn Industrial Park. You'll see our company sign.
Okay.
Then call me when you're at the security gate and I'll come and get you.
Okay. I'll call again when I'm at the gate.
Excellent. Looking forward to meeting you.
And you. See you in a bit.
2.
Hello. You must be Ulla. Nice to meet you. I'm Jack.
Nice to meet you too, Jack.
Did you have any trouble finding us?
No, not at all. The car I rented has a GPS.
Ah, yes, they're wonderful. Now, we need to go to the security desk and get you a badge. Are these your boxes?
Yes. I brought a few samples for you to look at.
Great. Then let's sign you in and we can go to my office. Do you need a hand?
No, I can manage, thanks.
Okay. Is this your first visit to Philadelphia?
Yes, but I've been to New York a couple of times.
3.
So I'll send you an estimate for the installation when you send us the plans.
Thanks. I'd appreciate it. And could you send an estimate for maintenance too?
Yes, of course. No problem.
Great. So, is that everything?
Yes, I think so.
Well, it's been a very useful day.
Yes, really good. Thank you so much for organizing everything, Jack.
You're welcome. Just let me know if you need any more information.
I will. Now how do I get back to my car from here?
I'll take you there.
That's very kind of you.
No problem.
4.
Now, would you like me to give you directions back to I-95?
No, I've got the GPS.
Oh, of course. Okay. Well, it was great meeting you, Ulla.
And you.
We'll be in touch. And have a good flight back to Stockholm.
Thanks. And thanks once again for all your help today.
It was a pleasure. Hey, take care.
Bye, Jack.
.1
Is the site prepared and ready for the installation?
Yes, it should be. The customer's getting it ready.
If it's not, it'll be a big problem.
They've received all the instructions they need.
What about the electricity supply? We need 240 volts.
Don't worry, the customer knows about that.
Is it already installed?
I don't know, but if it's not there, the customer will install it.
Do they know about the platform?
The platform?
Yes, how strong it needs to be.
That's not a problem. If the platform isn't strong enough, we'll strengthen it.
But will we have the tools we need to do that?
Yes, everything's being delivered.
But what if something's missing?
We'll get it couriered over.
But what if that takes too long?
Then we'll improvise. Relax. Everything's going to be fine.
.2
How are you getting to the airport tomorrow?
My wife will drive me there, unless she's busy.
But what if she's busy?
Then I'll take the train.
OK. I'll meet you at the airport at 10 then.
At 10? But our flight doesn't leave until 1.
I like to get there early, in case there are queues at security.
Isn't 2 hours enough?
No, I need to have lunch at the airport. I can't fly unless I've eaten first.
They'll feed us on the plane.
Yes, but I'd rather eat first, in case I don't like the airline food.
.1
May I take one of these maps?
They are 15 euros.
Oh.
Yes, they are not free, I'm afraid, but there's a small map in the folder I gave you.
Then I'll use that. Now, what are the speed limits here?
In France?
Yes, I've never driven here before.
Well, on a motorway, it's 130 kilometers an hour. But if it's wet, you mustn't drive faster than 110 kilometers an hour. And on a dual carriageway, you're allowed to drive at 110 when it's dry.
Hold on. I must write all this down. I can't drive faster than 110 kilometers an hour if it's raining.
It's all in the folder.
Ah, okay.
But you should be aware, you're not allowed to drive above the speed limit. If the police catch you doing more than 25 kilometers above it, they can confiscate your license on the spot.
So, speeding's a serious offense.
Oh, yes.
Now, I have to take the car to Spain for a few days. Is that okay?
Yes.
I don't have to take out extra insurance cover?
No, as long as you stay in the EU, it's okay.
Ah, so I don't need to worry about that.
No, insurance isn't necessary.
Now, what time have I got to return the car on Friday?
By 6:30. Otherwise, we have to charge you for an extra day.
I see.
And you should try to return it with a full tank of petrol if you can. It's cheaper that way.
Okay. Now, one of my colleagues told me that I shouldn't drink and drive here. It's strictly forbidden.
Well, naturally you ought to be responsible, but you can probably enjoy 1 glass of wine. The alcohol limit is 0.5 milligrams per milliliter.
0.5?
Yes.
Okay.
(8.1)
What are you doing? Be careful. Chris, are you okay? Margaret! Chris is unconscious. Ring for an ambulance, quick!
(8.2) 1. Two.
Back a bit. Back a bit more. Perfect. Okay, hold it there. That's beautiful. Oh, yes. Lovely.
3.
Oh.
8.3. 9.1 1.
Here it is.
It's an alarm clock.
Yes, but it's not just any alarm clock. Look, let me set it and I'll show you how it works. It has a built-in motion detector.
Oh, what does that mean?
If you wave your hand in front of it, the alarm will stop ringing.
You don't have to push a button to make it stop.
No?
Cool!
Okay, wave your hand in front of it. Go on. See?
Fantastic!
2.
What are you working on at the moment?
It's a system for detecting drowsiness when you're driving.
It looks like a pair of glasses.
Yes, you wear these glasses when you're driving, and they can measure how drowsy or sleepy you are.
How do they work?
They have built-in sensors. They monitor your eyelid movements and other signs of physical tiredness.
And what'll happen if you get sleepy?
An alarm will go off, and a loud voice will tell you to wake up.
That's very useful.
It is. If you ask drivers, have you ever fallen asleep at the wheel? Nearly half will say yes.
That's scary.
Exactly.
3.
I have a question.
What's that?
If somebody stole my cash card and used it to withdraw money from a cash machine, who would be responsible? Me or the bank?
The bank would pay, I think. Unless you gave the thieves your PIN number.
Okay. Suppose the thieves had a gun and they forced me to give them my PIN number.
Then I'm not sure, but I think the bank would still pay.
It must cost banks a lot of money.
Yeah.
Then we should invent a cash card with 2 PIN numbers. One number for normal use and the other for emergencies. If you typed in the emergency number, it'd call the police.
But if you called the police, the thieves might get angry or violent.
If the cash machine delivered the money, how would they know? They'd think everything was okay.
Yes, I see. Well, that might work.
4.
What's this? Another one of your crazy inventions?
This one isn't crazy. It's really useful.
It looks like a cigarette.
It's a self-extinguishing cigarette.
You're kidding.
No, don't laugh. Burning cigarettes start a lot of house fires.
Okay. How does it work?
Well, this cigarette has a little bag of water in the filter at the end. And also a detonator. See?
So if it burns down to the filter, the detonator will explode.
That's right. And that'll burst the bag of water and put the cigarette out.
Before it starts a fire and burns a house down.
Exactly.
How much would they cost to manufacture?
If my calculations are correct, about twice as much as normal cigarettes.
Twice as much? Everyone would give up smoking.
Yes. That's another reason it's a good idea.
5.
Slow down! There's a speed bump.
I hate those things.
Me too.
Someone should invent intelligent speed bumps.
How would they work?
Well, you could make them out of smart polymer materials that could measure speed. If you drove over them too fast, they'd expand.
And give you a big bump.
And if you were going slowly, you could drive over them smoothly.
Would that work?
Well, it's possible in theory, but I don't know if it'd work in practice.
They might cost too much to produce.
Yeah.
Nice idea, though.
10.1 1. I heard George Wilson was in hospital. George Wilson?
Yes,
I thought he worked on your team.
he does.
I heard he had an operation on his knee. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
How did it go?
Fine.
That's excellent news. I used to work with George in Dubai.
I see.
So, anyway, what's the weather like in London at the moment?
It's okay.
Good, good. 2.
So, where are you from, Angus? England?
No, I'm from Scotland. Have you ever been there?
Do you like it here?
Yes, very much. My wife loves our apartment, and our children like their new school.
Is it cold in England?
Well, I'm from Scotland, Aberdeen, and yes, it's pretty cold there. Much colder than here.
Are you used to hot weather?
No, but I'm sure I'll get used to it soon.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have any children?
Well, yes. I have 2 kids. Hamish is 4 and Jill is 6.
3. We saw a movie last night, The Safety Trap.
It's a thriller, isn't it?
That's right. It was really good.
I don't like thrillers.
Oh, have you seen any good films lately?
No, I had to work on the night shift last month.
Oh, that's a pity. Still, you're back on the day shift now.
Yes, I just got used to working nights and they put me back on the day shift.
That must be difficult for you.
Yes, they're always changing things around here. I hate it.
Oh. .2.
This is a lovely building.
Thank you. It's brand new. We love it.
Did you used to have a factory in York Road?
Yes, that's closed now. We all moved here a few months ago.
Is the location better for you here?
Yes, it's more central, and we like that. The only downside is the traffic. The roads get busy here in the rush hour.
Yes, I can imagine. Is parking a problem?
It's a bit of a nuisance, but we're getting used to it. And this place is twice as big.
Really? That's amazing.
.1.
What's wrong with it?
It's really bad. The drive shaft's broken.
Oh, that's terrible.
Can we repair it?
No. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it.
How much water do we have?
About 8 litres, so about 2 litres each.
Well, we've got 2 alternatives. We can wait here and hope someone finds us, or we can walk.
I think we should walk. We've got a compass and a map.
If we continue in this direction, we'll come to a town in 30 kilometers.
Oh, that's too far.
A car might come along and give us a lift.
We haven't seen a car all day.
We'd get tired very quickly walking in this heat.
Yes, it's too hot. It'd be exhausting.
It'll cool down tonight.
That's another problem. It'll get very cold.
We'll be freezing. It'd be better to keep moving.
We need to stay with the vehicle.
When we don't arrive, they'll send a search party to look for us.
It could take days to find us.
Why don't we toss a coin? Heads we stay, tails we walk.
11.2.
First of all, you shouldn't try to walk to the town. You'd never make it.
Yes, we thought that was a bad idea.
Good. Now, what about the items from the plane?
We think the large knife is extremely useful.
We could use it to make a shelter and cut up wood for a fire.
Exactly. And the cigarette lighter's extremely useful too.
But why? It's empty.
You need to start the fire and you have no matches. You need something to make a spark.
Oh, I see.
Keeping warm is going to be your main problem. So the space blankets are really useful too.
How about the compass?
That's of little use because you're not going anywhere. The map might be helpful for starting a fire, but only if it's dry.
What's the aluminium foil for?
You can use it to make a dry surface to build the fire on. And you can fold it up to make a container to heat snow in. You need to melt snow for water. It's really useful.
Why do we need to melt snow? We thought we could just eat it.
You'd need to eat 6 kilos of snow to consume just half a litre of water. It'd lower your body temperature too much.
OK, so melt the snow first.
Next is the cosmetic mirror. Not much use, huh?
Oh, no, extremely useful. You can signal with it. And you can signal with the gun too, of course.
Oh, we thought we'd be starving so we could hunt wild animals for food.
That'd take too much energy. But the gun's useful as a sound signalling device.
Can we signal with the sunglasses too?
The mirror's better for that. But the sunglasses could protect your face from the wind and prevent snow blindness.
Now, what about the whiskey? That has to be useful for keeping us warm.
No, you shouldn't drink it. It'd reduce your body temperature and you'd get dehydrated. But you can eat the jelly bean sweets if you get hungry. They don't take much water to digest, and they taste nice too.
.1 Hello?
Is that the soft solve help desk?
Yeah, that's right. What do you want?
I'm having problems trying to install the Project Planner program I downloaded from your site. The activation key doesn't work.
OK. Give me your order number.
Sorry?
I can't sort it out without your order reference number.
And where would I find that?
On the invoice we emailed you.
OK. It's X6-79...
I don't need the hyphens.
X679244. Hello? Hello, are you still there?
Yes, I'm just looking it up. OK, you're Thomas Vega of Grupo Diaz, right?
Yes, that's right.
So, what's the problem then?
I just said, the activation key you sent doesn't work.
Are you sure you didn't make a mistake when you typed it in?
Absolutely sure. I copied and pasted it from the email you sent.
Then it's your antivirus program that's causing the problem.
So what do I need to do?
Switch your antivirus program off and then reinstall. If that doesn't work, call us back.
But how do I switch it off? Oh.
.2 Good morning, Soft Solve. Melanie speaking. How can I help?
Hi, I'm having problems trying to install the Project Planner program I downloaded from your site. The activation key doesn't seem to work.
I'm sorry to hear that. Can I have the order reference number from the top of the invoice we emailed you, and we can sort it out?
OK. It's X6-792-44.
Thanks. I'm just calling the order up on my screen now. Sorry to keep you waiting. It looks like the system's a little slow today. Here it is. So you're Mr. Thomas Vega of Grupo Diaz?
That's right.
And your activation key appears to be faulty?
Yes.
Well, there can sometimes be an issue if you use lowercase letters.
I don't think so. I copied and pasted it from the email you sent.
Good. Then it sounds as if your antivirus program might be causing the problem.
So what do I need to do?
Switch it off and reinstall. I can help you with that now. Are you at your computer?
Yes.
Great. Then please click on Start. And then click the Program menu. Which antivirus program do you use?
That's great.
So it's up and running?
Yes, that's terrific. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. And if you need any further assistance, just call us again. .3 1.
What happened to the car?
Something went wrong with the brakes and Jack ran into a tree. He's okay, but the windscreen's broken.
Looks like the front got dented too. How did it happen?
We think it was leaking brake fluid. Jack noticed a light, but he didn't realise it was a warning light.
Until the brakes failed.
That's right.
2.
Make sure the technicians use ladders when they're servicing the tank.
OK.
Because one of the pipes got bent last time they serviced it.
Really?
Yes, we think it got trodden on. And make sure they grease all the joints.
All right.
1 or 2 are starting to go rusty.
Don't worry. I'll tell them.
3.
The water pressure's very low.
That's strange. Has the hose got twisted or blocked somewhere?
Maybe.
Or perhaps the filter's dirty?
There's a filter?
Yes. Didn't you know?
No.
You've got to clean it every now and again because it gets clogged.
Ah, you didn't tell me that.
.1
So, Emily, you work for PGM?
That's right.
That's an engineering company?
Yes. I've worked there since I left school 9 years ago. I started as a mechanic. Then, after 3 years, I changed jobs and became a production planner.
Have you ever been involved in any environmental or conservation projects before?
No, this will be my first. But I speak a little Portuguese.
That's wonderful.
How come?
I had a Portuguese boyfriend when I was younger.
Have you ever been to South America?
No, but about 4 years ago I took 6 months off work and I travelled across the Sahara. I worked for a TV crew.
How interesting.
Yes. I'm a qualified mechanic, so I was the troubleshooter for any mechanical problems. Repairing vehicles, the generators, and some of their other equipment.
But you've never worked on any scientific research projects?
No, not yet. But I'm willing to work hard and learn. I've got a lot of experience in planning work processes, and I'm good at organising things, events, schedules. I'm good with computers, too.
But no research experience?
No.
I have a different question. The nearest town will be a long way away. How do you feel about that?
Yes, and living conditions will be rough.
I've been thinking hard about that recently. I know it won't be easy, but I'm very practical, so I don't think there will be any problems I can't solve. I've wanted to help save the rainforests ever since I saw An Inconvenient Truth. I feel very passionate about it. .2
How's it going?
Not too good.
I heard you're behind schedule.
Yeah.
This job has to be finished by Friday.
We're doing our best. All the rain at the weekend didn't help.
Well, the weather's good today.
Watch out.
It's a busy street, isn't it?
Yeah, the traffic's been a problem. And parked cars too.
Have the police put up no parking signs?
Yes, but nobody reads them. We have to wait while the cars are towed away.
How far along are you?
We're laying the cable. We're about halfway.
Only halfway? The trenches should be filled in by now.
We only finished digging them yesterday. That was another problem.
Why?
One of the excavators broke a water main.
Oh, no.
We fixed it, but it set us back.
Well, the deadline can't be extended. This job has to be done by Friday.
What kind of car do you drive?
A Renault. Why?
There's a blue Renault being towed away over there.
Oh, no! Hey, stop!
.1 Here's the description of the equipment. It's just a first draft.
I think we can improve it.
Let's cut the word new in the first sentence for a start.
Yes, all innovations are new.
Exactly. New is redundant. And there's a mistake here. Look, we need a full stop after night.
Yes, and water needs a capital letter.
The word cooled is spelt wrongly.
Yes, it just needs one L. Okay.
Oh, look, there's a repeated word.
Where's that?
The word the. To cool the building the next day.
Got it, okay.
I don't like the last paragraph.
No, neither do I. We should cut the word fantastic.
I agree. It's not technical.
And I think well below is vague.
In what way?
What does well below mean?
Well below the minimum night air temperature?
That's right, but what exactly does well below mean? Can we be more specific? Do we have any figures for this?
Yes, it cooled the water to 12 degrees Fahrenheit below the minimum night air temperature.
Then let's say that.
OK. So the system cooled up to 2 gallons per square foot of roof surface to 12 degrees Fahrenheit below the minimum night air temperature.
Good.
Yes, that's much better.
Excellent. .2
Is this gauge suitable?
I'm not sure.
The great thing about it is it's transparent, so you can see the liquid level inside. The end blocks and mounting bolts are aluminium, of course, but the central cylinder is nylon.
What kind of pressure can it withstand?
8.5 bar.
What's that in terms of pounds per square inch?
1 bar is roughly 14.4 psi.
So, if we multiply it by 14.4...
Yes?
It's somewhere around 120 psi. Okay, what kind of heat can it withstand?
The maximum operating temperature is 110 degrees Celsius.
And in Fahrenheit?
That's a bit more complicated. We need to take the temperature in Celsius, multiply it by 9/5, and then add 32.
So it's 110 times 9 divided by 5 plus 32.
That's right.
That's exactly 230 degrees Fahrenheit.
Does that sound okay?
Yes, that would work. What price can they give us?
They're $18.50 apiece.
And the discount?
We could subtract 12% from that for quantities of 100 or more.
So 100 would be 1,850 minus 12%.
Yes, so take away 222.
Okay. That works out to 1,628. And that's dollars?
No, euros.
Ah.
.1
It was quite a job to trace the main sewer line, but we now know where it runs. We discovered the pipe begins in the southwest corner of the administration building, and then runs southeast to the gatehouse. This first part of the pipe is metal. We connected radio transmitters to it, and it was pretty easy to see where it changes direction. At the gatehouse, it turns southwest and then west. It runs parallel to the railway track until it gets to a point roughly level with the southwest corner of the assembly shop. That's where the job got tricky. The metal pipe becomes a concrete pipe at that point, and we had to use acoustic locators. We found the pipe suddenly veers northeast, passing under the canteen and heading towards the lab. But just before it gets there, it veers northwest and goes to the foundry. Under the foundry, it becomes a metal pipe again. But it's buried very deep in the ground. It was too deep to attach radio transmitters, so we had to place a coil above it and induce a signal. We discovered it goes southwest from the foundry, goes under the machine shop, and crosses the road to the paint shop. In the middle of the paint shop, it changes direction and goes to the assembly shop. But then it does a U-turn and heads northwest again. Just before it reaches the paint shop, it becomes a clay pipe, so the signals disappeared. We had to insert radio transmitters into the pipe to find out where it goes next. We discovered that it heads directly west. Then, just between tank 1 and 2, it turns north and exits the site.
.2 1. Hey, Jack.
Yes?
Is that oil or dirt on the floor?
Where?
By the milling machine.
It's just a bit of dirt. I'll clean it up later.
But look, the floor's scratched too.
Is it?
Yes. It looks like the machine's been vibrating.
You might be right.
You need to ask maintenance to check it out.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
Okay, I'll see to it.
And someone needs to sweep up. People can't see if the equipment's leaking if the floors are dirty.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
2. Let's focus on clearing the work area first.
Okay.
Do you need these boxes?
No, we can throw them away.
Good. Then stick a red tag on them and put them in the corner for now. We can get rid of them later.
All right.
What about this plastic sheeting?
We'd better hold on to that. We use it all the time.
How about these tools?
They're broken, but I might be able to fix some of them. Do you want me to sort through them?
Yes, but not now.
Perhaps we can recycle them.
Just stick a red tag on them and put them in the corner. Let's get on with clearing the work area. What about these pallets? 3. What's this ladder doing in the middle of the store?
I just used it to look for some parts, and I haven't got round to putting it away.
Have you found the parts you need?
Yeah, they were just in the wrong place. I'll tidy up in a minute.
How do people know where things go in this store?
There's a system, but it's a little hard to figure it out.
Then let's come up with a simpler system.
Some of the shelves don't have labels.
Oh, I see.
They keep falling off.
Then let's get some labels with stronger adhesive.
If they were different colours, we could colour code the parts.
Could you organise this place so people can find things more easily?
Yes, I'll work something out.
.1
Where are we with the printed circuit boards?
If the figures from marketing are correct, we'll need about 2,500 a month.
Then it's time to find a supplier. We need to give the drawings to John Walker in purchasing.
OK, I'll email them to him.
Are the drawings ready?
We may have to make small changes, but they're good enough to get accurate price estimates.
OK. Warn him the design may change a little and ask him to get quotes from 3 or 4 suppliers. Let's set up a meeting next week to discuss them.
When's a good day for you?
Wednesday or Thursday would be best, I think.
Wednesday's the 17th, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm tied up that day.
OK. See if John's free on Thursday.
What about samples?
Well, if he can get samples too, that would be great. See if he can manage it by Thursday, but tell him not to worry too much if he can't.
OK. Is there anything else?
No, I don't think so.
I'll email him now then.
Thanks.
.1
I've just spoken with the customer.
Did you tell them about the breakdown?
Yes, I explained that one of our machines is out of action. They say we can have more time.
Ah, good.
But if we can't deliver in 2 weeks, they'll cancel the order.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be difficult. Can they give us 3?
No, they'll have run out of stock in 3 weeks. When will the machine be fixed?
Next week, maybe.
But it broke down a week ago. It's already been out of action for a week.
Yes, the maintenance crew have been waiting for a new part.
A new part?
Yes, a ring had worked loose and it damaged the rotor.
So the rotor needs replacing?
Yes, it could take a week for the new one to arrive.
But the machine will have been out of action for 2 weeks at that point.
I know.
I'm going to speak to the maintenance crew. I'll tell them to find another rotor somehow.
You can try.
We can't wait another week.
That's true.
And I'm going to tell them this is all their fault.
Really?
Yes. The machine broke down because it hadn't been serviced properly.
Well...
What's the matter?
If we want this fixed, we should tell them they've been doing a great job and we know they can solve this problem.
.1
Have you heard?
Heard what?
Photos of the new prototype have appeared on the web.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be top secret.
It was. The head of security's furious.
I don't see how it happened. The doors of the lab are always locked.
Who took the photos? Does anyone know?
No, but we think they were taken with a mobile phone.
Mobile phones aren't allowed in the laboratory.
Everyone's supposed to hand in cameras and mobile phones before they go in there.
Well, someone didn't, and someone's going to be in deep trouble over this.
Well, I always hand in my phone.
Yes, me too.
6 electricians were working in the lab last week. Outside contractors.
That's right. They were installing some cabling.
They should have been accompanied by a security guard.
But they were.
The whole time?
Yes, I think so.
The prototype should have been covered with a sheet if there were outside contractors around. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, thanks.
The head of security is going to be investigating, of course. Bye now.
Yeah, bye.
It's crazy. How is one security guard supposed to watch over 6 electricians?
I don't know. But we uncovered the prototype when the contractors were there.
We couldn't work on it when it was under the sheets.
I know, but we shouldn't have done that.
Oh, it's crazy.
What are we going to tell the head of security?
.2 Hi, I'm in the busy streets of Bristol today with Dr. Ian Walker. And oh my, the traffic's bad. Is it always like this, Dr. Walker?
Well, yes, Claire. It usually is.
Lots of cars and lots of cyclists. Now, Dr. Walker, you're a traffic psychologist from the University of Bath, right?
That's right.
And you've been researching an important safety issue for cyclists. Helmets.
Yes.
Could you tell us what you've discovered?
Yes, Claire. Our most important finding is this. Overtaking vehicles are more likely to come closer if you're wearing a helmet.
How did you discover this?
We fitted my bike with an ultrasonic distance sensor, and I recorded about 2,300 motorists overtaking me.
How close did the motorists come?
It varied, but if I wore a helmet, they came closer. 25% more vehicles passed within 1 metre of my bike when I was wearing a helmet.
And that's a big problem?
Yes, because cyclists need room to deal with obstacles in the road.
So cyclists are more likely to be knocked down if they wear a helmet?
No, I don't know if that's true or not. 75% of accidents with cars and bikes happen at junctions. I didn't study those. I just studied what happens when motorists are overtaking.
Okay. Now, you did another experiment with a wig, didn't you?
Yes. I put on a long wig so it looked like I had long hair. I wanted to know if it makes a difference if drivers think they're overtaking a female cyclist.
And does it?
Yes. If motorists think you're female, the chances are they'll give you more room.
So should cyclists throw away their helmets and start wearing wigs instead?
Well, it's not that simple. Helmets are useful in low-speed falls, so they're very good for children. We're just not sure about accidents with cars. People disagree about whether they reduce the risk of head injury.
But you had 2 accidents when you were doing the experiment.
Yes, I was hit by a bus and a truck.
Oh my.
Both times I was wearing my helmet, but I didn't hit my head.
Do you always wear a helmet now?
No, I tend not to.
And what are the odds of you being knocked off your bike on your way home today?
Oh, there's no chance of that. I came by car.
Dr. Walker, thank you very much and have a safe journey home.
Thanks, Claire.